Welcome back to I Said It With No Edit, Motivational Mondays. Today I have Miss Cori with me, and she has some good things for us. So grab your pen and paper, sit back, and let's get into it. Miss Cori, thank you for coming on. How are you today?
Hi, I am great. Thank you for having me. I am so excited.
That's great. So, I don't know a lot of what you do, and I do that on purpose. I do a little bit of information, little digging when I get recordings with people, and I'm very interested. I've seen you gave a little bit of tidbits of what you do, and I'm very intrigued and very interested. So why don't we jump right into it? What is it that you do, and what do you offer people?
So, I am a CEO. I'm a solo entrepreneur of a company called IROC, Marketable Business Solutions. We're based in Virginia, USA. I would say USA because I take everybody's money from everywhere. Yes. And we specialize in helping new business owners, small business owners learn how to get like all the tools and the tricks that these big marketing agencies have, but we do it on a budget because like I know money is not growing on trees. So we really want to make sure that, we have some solutions that anybody can do, right? Well, in theory, anybody. Of course, there is an investment, but we try to make sure that these are things that are not so astronomical in price that you, me, anyone can't take advantage of them. So that's what we do. We specialize in just helping you solve big marketing problems on a budget.
I love that. Now, let me ask you this. I mean, it's probably quite obvious, but why do you do this? Why do you offer this work?
So I actually fell into this business a little bit. I've been lately trying to think back is like, how did I get here? Because I have a degree as a medical assistant, and then I was 3 credits shy of being an RN, and I don't know if we'll talk about it a little later, but life happened. That up, yeah, with the medical kind of emergency that halted, stopped, pumped the brakes on where I was trying to go. And so I had to do like most people in life, like pivot. I didn't have a trust fund. I didn't have a rich husband. I didn't have anything like that. So I said, okay, well, I got to do something, right? I got to do something. And so I decided to start making products first. So I was making like some soaps. I thought that was easy. I make some soaps, some candles, and I went out and started selling them, and I was doing okay. Now, don't get me wrong, I was doing okay, but I started noticing a lot of people were only making money at like these events, but that's only on the weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, that's your money. But during the week, you're not making anything. And I was like, well, why aren't they? And it's because they weren't able to market. They didn't know how. Social media was like, I get it's there, but how do I optimize it? They didn't know how to do anything, have their own podcast, nothing, right? And so I to pivot and say, well, how do I learn how to do these things for myself? And once I learned it for myself, I'm that type of person that I don't want to leave no one behind. And so I said, well, if I can do this, then I'm going to show other people how to do this. So I literally started this business with zero money down, started with a Facebook message to a few friends. Yes, Facebook message to a few friends and said, hey, I want to help some people. If you know somebody who needs this, let me know, send them my way. We'll figure out the rest later. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a price, like no price list, no website, no social media links, no nothing. I just knew that I had learned something that was so important that I needed to share. And that's kind of where it started. Like I said, there's some more tidbits in there, but I'll let you see if you want to talk about that. But that's kind of how I got here and why I want to help people that were in my situation.
And that's the key when I said pretty much it's obvious because it's a lot of the non 1%ers, the people that doesn't make up to the wealthy. We need that help of how to market and how we start the business. That's what we need. So now with that being said, you said it's more to the story. I'm assuming that plays a part of what makes you different. What makes you special to run this business and for why people should come to you and you're authentic and go ahead, take it away.
Yes. So I think that so for most businesses, you're not going to be the only person that does what you do. I am by far not the only marketer in the world. But I think that the clients I have come to me because one, I'm authentic, but also because I don't tell them to do something I haven't already done. And I kind of alluded to it earlier, but I have eye condition. I'm actually legally blind. Look at that. Yeah, legally
She said,
blind
look at
and like I'm so cute though. But yeah, legally blind. I have a rare
that.
eye
Hell
condition.
yeah, yes you are.
Yeah, it's called uveitis.
Okay.
And it's not a typical thing where like you're always blind or you always can see. It fluctuates. And so I'm not able, or it's not, I shouldn't say able, it's not easy for me to work a quote unquote regular job.
Correct.
Because if I had to Monday through Friday for sure sit in front of a desk from 9 to 5, I would not be able to do that very successfully. But I'm not so vision impaired that I can read Braille because I can't. Um, and so it's not like I can use those skills either. And so because of that, I had to learn how to do things differently. I had
Yeah.
to basically know that the deck was stacked ridiculously against me, but still had to have the confidence, the perseverance, the dedication, the drive to keep going and find solutions that are not typical. Right? Because some of us are sitting
Yes.
at home with, 3, 4 kids and like, well, I want to have a business or I want to do something, but I can't because I have these
Mm-hmm.
kids, or we don't have any extra disposable income, or how do I do this if I don't have any money, or maybe you have a disability. I have plenty of clients that have MS, have cognitive delays, all kind of things, and they were sitting at home saying, well, I guess I'll just be sitting here on this fixed income, sitting
Doing
here,
nothing. Yes.
sitting in my sorrows. What my life has dealt me this hand, I'm going to deal with it. No, absolutely not. You
I
can
love
do
it.
any and everything you want to do. You just have to learn that you may have to do things a little differently. And that's what I tell
Correct.
people. We just do things a little differently. I even with my vision issues, I still do photo shoots for clients. I still edit videos. I still post for them. I still do so many things. I go out and talk to potential clients, my audience. I am the face of my brand. Do I look a little different? Surely, if you can see me, my eyes don't always focus. Do I put my makeup on? I sure do. Is it off some days? Probably. But if you
I
too
love it.
close, but I just do things a little differently, and I can still get the same or a better result than someone else. Because if I say
That's
that I
right.
did it, and you're sitting there with full ability to see, then what's stopping you from doing it as well?
Correct. Correct.
Exactly. So I try to make sure that my clients don't have any excuse but to be great, because I only work with people that I see greatness in. And we all have it, but
Okay.
it's like, are we going to do something or are we not? We're not going to
We're
sit
gonna
here.
pull it out. Yep.
Yes, we're not going to have excuses. We may have to hit this hard. We may have to do extra, but we're gonna all be great. We're going to be a part of the 1%, one way.
Hello.
Sure. Yes. Yes.
Say it
We're
again.
doing
Say it
generational
again.
wealth. We're leaving a legacy. So that's what we're doing.
Yes, ma'am. Now, and you done, woo! Get it. Now, with that being said, it's like, do you have any words of advice, tips for anybody that possibly want to come to you for service or possibly want to do the same thing you're doing, work with you? Any kind of tips or advice tailored toward this? Do you want to share?
Yeah, definitely. I would say if you think, like, if you're a small business owner, I'll touch the part about working with me. If you're a small business owner, and small is relative, you can Google the term. There is not one specific classification of what small really is. But if you feel you're considered a small business, that means you probably don't have you don't have millions of dollars to play with, you don't have thousands of dollars in your marketing budget. Think about coming to see me, because we really do, and I'm very transparent. Like when you go to my website, the prices are listed. I'm not going to play with you. I'm not going to try to upsell you things you don't need. We also talk about what's most important, because I know, again, that you don't have this money just sitting here. This is the money you saved up by eating oodles and noodles, by, look, put in
And hot dogs.
some rocks in the back of the toilet to keep your water bill low. Like, I get it. You did all the things to get to me. So I'm going to make sure whatever funds you have, we use wisely, and we do things step by step. We say, okay, well, this is the speed we can go. This is what we're going to tackle first. And we really work together for a plan for you. And I have people who literally come to me just with an idea. They don't even have a business yet. They just say, I really want to do this. I really want to serve these people. And we go and do that. And if you do have some things together, because I do have some 6-figure clients, because yes, we're out here winning, I still will work with you as well. Because you can do 6 figures and still be small. So I would just say, come to me with your ideas. Let's talk. I'm all about making sure we're a good fit, making sure we're a good vibe. If we're not, I always tell people, I fire clients just as quick as somebody would fire me. If it's not a good vibe, if we're not making progress, it doesn't help me to keep somebody on my roster that's not moving. So that's what I would say. And if anybody is sitting at home saying, this sounds pretty cool, I might want to do that, do it. I started off as what's called a virtual assistant, meaning I just was offering services. You can be a virtual assistant and not have any schooling, any formal training. You can literally Google virtual assistant. There's Facebook groups that are totally free, open to the public, giving out advice. And you literally can say, okay, well, what do I already know how to do? Do you know how to type? Can you answer a phone? Those are some basic skills. Maybe you are specialized in a certain area. Maybe you've been doing data entry for the government or whoever. You can be a data entry specialist. Maybe you're good booking
so vacation. They can break it up into different categories.
Yes, their virtual assistants can be in anything. And I decided after being a virtual assistant for a while that I only really wanted to work with marketing and branding of businesses. So I didn't want to do anything else. I do not answer people's emails or phone calls. I don't set plane tickets. I don't do any of that. But there are virtual assistants. I just got a phone call today. Somebody was like, I need somebody to answer my phone. Well, we'll get somebody for you, but I don't do that. It's okay. Stay in your zone. Stay in your zone.
Correct.
But you can always reach out to me, ask questions. And I always tell people, call around to some different people that do what you want to do and pretend you're a customer, ask some questions, get some prices. I know people have done it to me, and I sit there and answer their questions because I know that the people that are meant for me are for me. I'm not worried about you. I don't care if you copy my exact model. I'm still okay over here. So feel free to reach out to me. You can email me. You can go to my website. We have so many avenues. I get on Facebook, Instagram. If you message me, I try to make sure I answer everyone because it's room for all of us. It's room for all of us. Yes. Nobody needs to get left behind. There is no reason we should not all be waking up, doing what we're passionate about, making the kind of money we deserve to make.
Say it again for the people in here.
Period, point blank. Making the money we deserve to make. Amen. Yes.
I love it. Now we need to know, how can we reach you? You can, all right. So y'all always know it's always going to be in I always get messed up on this part. Oh, I always have a brain fart once in an episode, but it's going to be in the description. There we go, the description.
Yes. So check the show notes. Yes. So you can check me out. Our website is IROC. That's IROC. It's my name backwards. IROC marketablebusinesssolutions.com. So IROC marketablebusinesssolutions.com. So you can check that out. And again, we're very transparent. We offer marketing solutions, but we also have coaching. So if you want somebody to hold your hand through the process, we'll do that for you. If you want us to do it for you, we'll do the marketing. If you want to do it yourself because you're just like, I only have a couple of nickels to rub together, we also have what's called our IROC Creations Academy, where we have downloadables and courses that you can do at your own pace with the kids, screaming in the background. We do it all. You can also email me at irocmbs@gmail.com. That's irocmbs@gmail.com. And then you can definitely check us out on socials. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, at IROC Marketable Business Solutions. And we're always putting out content. If you reach out to me, we'll throw you on the email list where you'll get free emails every week giving you content on how to be a business owner and do the do. So that's all there. We give a lot of free stuff away.
I love it. And I'm free. I love free.
Yes. We try.
I love it. I look forward to checking out your stuff because I love it. I love the vibe. Like you said, the vibe. You got to know the vibe you're working with and the people who you work with. And I'm be looking into some stuff.
Yeah, come over. Yes, we have a podcast list. So Miss Tasha, you'll be on there. So hopefully some of my clients will reach out to you. Because yes, I reach out and I will be like, let's get out here and share. Because like I said, I only work with really amazing people. And so they have some really important things to share.
That's the same thing. I want, as long as you're helping somebody else, it's all for, I love it. So anything else before we wrap this up?
All I'll say is, guys, just remember that you're great. Remember that you have a gift. Even if you're not going to start a business, like live and walk with your head held high and know that there's greatness inside of you. Don't let nobody dim your shine because believe me, you are amazing. And every day I always tell people, I rock, you rock, and we all rock. There's room for all of us.
I love it so much. Thank you, Cori, so much for being the guest on I Studied with No Edit. Thank you all for watching as always. And as always, I said it with no edit.